and reach your destination quicker with King's new Toyota Sequoia 2.5 OEM Performance Series kit. These 100% bolt-on kits feature front ride height adjustment, superior ride quality, and external finned reservoirs with optional wide-range compression adjusters to further refine your ride quality. See why we're the choice of experienced overlanders and order your Sequoia kit today.
Sure, everything's made of something, but time and sweat is what puts it together. And it's that relentless application of effort against the clock that created everything around us. The BFGoodrich HD terrain tire is engineered to tackle the extreme situations heavy-duty trucks are met with head-on. Because downtime can't exist when there's a job to do. Time isn't something to marvel at. It's something to be seized. It's a tool we put firmly in your hands. BFGoodrich, what are you building for?
Voted Yuma's best new car dealer, Alexander Ford is treating every day in November like Black Friday. Check out our new products like Bronco, Maverick, and Raptor arriving daily. Choose a 2023 Explorer and get as low as 0.9% financing. Browse one of the state's largest selection of Super Duties. Scan this code and go right to where the deals are at BillAlexanderFord.com. Plus, take a test drive and get an Amazon gift card. It's Black Friday every day at Alexander Ford. A difference you can count on.
It's pretty simple. You want to win races, put KMCs on your truck.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. The first two cars heading on the line right now.
Now we have a marker coming to the finish line.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are back once again. It is your next update here on Fishgistics. We are still awake. It is 11 p.m. I forgot to change my hat, I think. Did I have the same hat on last time? See, it's getting so late, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. But I kind of remember, I think I was wearing this last time. Oh, well, we'll wear it again. We got plenty more updates to go, plenty of time to change my hat for the next one. So it is midnight now down in La Paz, which means that they are on day 2 of the race, technically, because they're running on La Paz time. So something to think about. The bikes started 23 hours ago. So 23 hours ago was when the first bike went off the line. So all these guys that are riding have been on their bike for 23 hours so far, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, because I probably couldn't even ride a bike for, I can't ride a bike for maybe an hour, maybe like at the most, maybe. 23 hours is pretty gnarly for these guys. So let's go and see where the top bikes are. They are making their way up through North San Felipe. They are past 3 poles. 3 poles right up here. The 3X is here. We did hear that they were about half an hour between the 1X. So the 1X is going to be first. They're probably in about Valley T right about now would be my guess where the 1X is. Then the 3X was about 30 miles, about 30 minutes behind them. So it's the 1X and the 3X, really the only 2 bikes that are up front. We did get an update on the rider on the 1X. So the rider that is 3X has a fresh rider on it. The 1X is Carter Klein that's riding the last 110 miles of the race with no pre-running. So the rider on the 1X right now has not has not pre-ran. So something to keep in mind.
I got an update from Spec Chase.
We got Weatherman's playing here too.
287, chasing for.
There we go. Okay, so the 1X has a rider on that hasn't pre-run, and then the 3X has a new rider on who has pre-run. So will that come into play at the end of the race? Maybe, you never know, right? So we'll keep you guys updated on that. We don't have a tracker on the 1X all day, which sucks because we don't know where they are on the map here all day. So that's no fun. But that's what's going on there. All right, let's look. While we're looking at the bikes, let's just look at some of the other bike classes right now. So the Ironman is Pro Moto Ironman, 27 of these crazy people, and here is the top 2. So the 723 keeps going on and off tracking. You can see they haven't tracked for a long time. The 741 has definitely slowed down. He's definitely slowed down. We saw him stop for tacos a little bit ago. Had to get some food, took a break. But look at this. I'm telling you guys, Brandon Wright is just, he's done this before. This dude is the class champion for a reason. He's got the 700X on there for a reason. This dude is just keeping it smooth and steady. And he is just, he's reeling these guys in a little bit, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised to see him catch the 741 by the end. The 741 has never even been here before. Brandon Wright has been here a whole bunch. So, or at least more than this. So cool to see Brendan doing that. But this guy's still the story of the race. Crazy guy. He's never been to Baja, from Austria, not Australia, I guess. We were adding a few letters there on the end. Definitely a cool story. We're going to have to talk to that guy after this race, that's for sure. So we'll see what happens there with the 741 and the 700. But those are your Ironman guys. I said only 5 were going to finish. I don't know. Maybe a couple more than 5 might. But I don't know. The rest of these guys, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm kind of sticking with my 5 guess because these guys still got a long way to go. They got 500 miles from here to go for these guys back here. So I think only 5 of these guys are going to finish. Maybe more. Well, we'll see within the time limit. So we'll definitely see. Yeah, somebody said, I thought I saw a paralyzed guy start on a motorcycle. So who knows what bike was that? Was that the 3? I think it was the 313 or something like that. So somebody tell me if this is him here. Nicola, I think this is him right here. Like he had no legs or something like that, or paralyzed from the waist down. One of you guys got to know. It was either the 313 or the 303. Somebody out there knows who it was. I think it might have been this guy here, but you guys let me know. Because he had 2 riders that were like riding along with him to make sure he was good. 313, yeah, it is. Okay, so right here, Nicola Dudo is the rider that we're talking about, 313X. So this guy is a paraplegic or paralyzed, whatever the correct terminology is, from the waist down there. And we're getting a call here on our something. I don't know what's ringing here. Something's ringing. I'm going to mute the system audio. All right. Somebody's trying to call us on here. Hang on one second. All right. We got that muted. We're good now. All right. This is Fishgistics headquarters goes all night. We got stuff coming in here. We got stuff there. We got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 screens going right now. So we got all kinds of stuff going on here. It gets pretty crazy here. So cool to see the 313 still going there, and we'll see what goes on with him. But that's a cool story to follow as well. So we wanted to check in and show you guys that story. So we got some cool guys battling out the Baja here. See, the 87's out, 23's out. All right, let's go look at the trucks. So here we go. Bryce Menzies, number 7 with Luke McMillan, with Andy McMillan driving it, is currently right here. Now, Andy is going to be getting out. He might be getting out here. I don't remember exactly where. It was somewhere around 1,000. I thought that Andy was going to get out and Tavo was going to get in. So, but they are pitting right here. So Tavo may be getting in right here to do the rest, but I think Tavo's getting in up here was the plan, somewhere along this section. So Andy's almost done with this section either way, or he's getting out. We'll try and confirm that. They're still in the lead. We have Luke McMillan in second behind him and running second. Alan Impudia is third, and Mike Walser is fourth. So that's your top 4 trucks right there. Fifth is normally the Trophy Truck Legend entry of Rolf Holland, but he is in the 91 Christopher Polvardi, technically driver of record entry to get a better starting spot. And so far, that's worked out really good for him, honestly. Look, they started way up front, and they've held it there all day. They haven't held anybody up. It didn't seem like they were going slow much at all today. They've been there the whole time. And their in-car has been working pretty good the whole time, too. And let's see. It's still working. So there it is. There's the 91 in-car. Go over to the Norseman Racing on YouTube, and you can watch their in-car. It's been working bitching all day. I've said that every hour update. Also, let's go check in on Phil Blurton. This was a little bit earlier. We'll play this. So here's Phil Blurton. This is looking pretty good in his brand new Maverick R. He was hauling ass a little bit ago. So look at this. This is a UTV at night. That's a little sketchy, right? Going that fast in a UTV. In the big trucks, you got a lot of truck around you. So like if a cow or something comes out like that, you got a little bit of something to hit it with. But in a UTV, it's pretty much you and not much around you. So this was Phil Blurton, like we said a little bit earlier, hauling the mail down by the Bay of LA area really, really fast here on some of these roads. I mean, that's got to be at 80 miles an hour at least, if not more right there is what it looks like. I know it always looks faster at night, but that is going really fast. So cool to see Phil having a good run down in Baja. at least a little earlier. We'll go check. Let's go look right now. Let's look up his thing. Watch, now he's going to be broken. We just jinxed him. All right, the UTV turbo class. Let's see, where is he? All right, he's moving, I think. So we got Jason Murray in first. We got Matt Burrows in second, and then Phil Blurton in third. He is moving. Okay, good. So that's your top three. That's a good race in the pro turbo class. Those three cars are still really close together. So definitely cool that they're there. Let's see. Somebody said that Andy or Tava posted on his Instagram that Tava will start at 9:15. Okay, perfect. So that's what I thought. They're doing a driver change right there. It really doesn't make sense to put the fresh driver in at the end of the speed zone. It's better to put a fresh driver in the truck at the beginning of the speed zone, so when they get in the truck, they can calm down. Because at a driver change, especially when you're leading like that, you're going to be so amped up that you're going to want to get in the truck and just go, 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 and they might do something crazy right away. So if you can put them in the truck on a speed zone right here. So Tavo's in this truck now. This is a highway speed zone all the way down. He can calm down. He can get situated. He can make sure his belts are good, get his water on, make sure he's good to go. And he doesn't have to worry about it because he's literally doing, about 60 miles an hour at the most over the road section right here. So Tavo Vidosla is in the 7 now. We have confirmed that. That is the last driver change that will be happening in the 7. Luke McMillan is in all the way to the finish. He will not be changing. Alan Ampudia got out. Aaron Ampudia is in, and he will be putting Jax in. I think Jax is getting in around mile 1,000, or he might even get in here. Somewhere up here, Jax was going to get in and do the San Felipe section. So Jax is probably getting in that car pretty soon, too, in the 10. Since we did the UTV Turbo, let's go do the UTV Open class. I know we're kind of jumping around a little bit, but that's okay. So Justin Lambert is still there. So Justin Lambert still leading. Brennan Sims still in second. First and second haven't changed there. So that's it. 1871, Wayne Matlock is third. Caden McCachran is fourth. Brock Heeger is fifth. And Caden Wells is sixth. That's your top UTV Opens right there. One of those guys is going to win the race. I'm telling you right now. One of those guys is going to be your winner. And then we got Mike Caffro, Kristen Matlock back here. We got Kyle Ahrensberg. Let's see, is he still upside down? And Kyle's still upside down. He's still moving, though. His camera's been working the best out of everybody. It's just upside down all day. So there he is. He's hauling the mail right there. Look at that. That looks pretty fast. It almost looks like a Star Wars movie or something where they're in space, like trying to get out of something real fast, and the door's going to close in front of them or something, right? It looks weird going that fast upside down on video, but kind of cool. It's really rad we get to see all this stuff in car. Starlink has worked awesome. This is the best race Starlink has worked ever. The best race. Everybody's in-car camera just about has been working. Everybody chasing, their Starlink is working perfect. So it's badass. Thanks, Elon Musk, once again. Starlink has changed the game in Baja, and it's made it a lot more exciting for us at home to be able to see stuff like this, even if it is upside down. We'll take upside down video over right side up, no video any time of the day. So that's what's going on in the UTV Open class. And then let's see. What else are you guys looking for? Andy's out of the truck. Yep, we know that. Okay, update on the 7X. I did get an update on the 7X. So the 7X rider that was down is being extracted out. They had a few issues getting out. The truck got stuck that was bringing them out. Once again, thank you to the McMillan team. The McMillan chase truck that had originally gotten him went out and got the other truck unstuck so that they could keep going again. So once again, big shout out to the McMillan team. Now we have even more confirmation that the McMillan team is awesome. They are flying their plane down there and going to extract him because planes can fly at night. They're going to extract him out of there in the plane. So big props to the McMillan team. That is awesome. And really, really cool that they're going to get this guy out of there. It's been a long day for the 7X rider that went down, and they did say that he was looking a little better. So it was a positive update, and they're going to get him out of there. So that is your 7X team, and everybody put a big shout out to Mark McMillan and the whole Mark McMillan team. They're class acts as always, coming to the rescue of anybody. It doesn't matter who you are, you're a bike rider, anybody, they'll help anybody. So really, really cool for the McMillan team. I know the Menzies team has done that before. So these top teams are an epic, to have in Baja when it comes to situations like that. And, Luke's having a pretty good run too. So that's cool. Hopefully Luke has a good day the rest of the day, and he's got a little extra Baja karma on his side from his team. So that is that. All right. What else you guys want to see here? We got about another 5 minutes I'll do updates for. The 3X is still up here. Let's see. What classes do you guys want to see? the 1-2-1600 class. This was pretty good between a couple of them. Look at these top two guys still going at it. So the 1625 is still battling with the 1685. So cool to see there. Good battle. We got the 1656 still behind him, and then the 1628. So top 5 or so, really top 3, 4 maybe are kind of close together there. Let's see. Toby Price is still moving along in the 43. We checked on him earlier. They were a ways back, but they are still moving. Here they are right here. I think Toby's about to get in the truck, or he did just get in the truck, I think. Let's see. Toby's getting in at 800, and they're at 802. So there you go. Larry Rossler is out of the truck, and Toby Price is in the truck. Not where he wanted to be getting in the truck this late in the day. He would have liked to get in there a couple hours ago, but it is what it is at this point. And honestly, they can still get a top 10 finish at this point, which to them, they just want to finish a race right now. They've had the ultimate bad luck. Paul Wheel got to drive earlier. I'm glad he got to drive. I hope Paul was stoked and had fun. I know he had a little problem with the jack. That sucked. But Paul got to drive more than he has a lot of this whole year. I think Paul's got to drive more than he did this day than the whole year combined. So that's definitely good. So hopefully they got a clean run in. The 9 is still moving along there. And that's the Honda entry still moving along. And what else did you guys? What is the expected finish time for the TTs? So it's really tough. They're at mile 950 right now, basically 900. So say they have 400 more miles to go. If they average 50 miles an hour, that would be 4 hours. So that would put them at 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock Pacific time. I don't know if they're going to average that. They probably will. It's pretty fast. So honestly, they're going to be done pretty early. They might be done between 3 and 4 a.m. would be the lead truck done. The race is going a lot faster than I thought. I thought that this section right here would be a lot slower. We are seeing some higher speeds through here than I thought we would. This section is not taking as much time as I thought. So yeah, they could be finished 4 a.m., 3:30, something like that. It's looking like if we do 50 miles an hour to the finish, or sorry, that'd be 8 hours, duh. Hey, it's getting late, right? It's 11 o'clock. That would be 100 miles an hour. So 8 hours. That sounds more like it. That would be 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. So something like that. 7-ish, maybe? Yeah, let's go with that. What was my original our guess? Let's go and look at the picture. The original guess, we had him in there at 7:30. See, we're back. We're a little closer now. We're not too far off. I think we're going to be a little closer. We had him at 7:30. It might be 7 o'clock if they're doing 50 mile an hour. So yeah, 7 o'clock-ish. I'm going to go with that right now. So yeah, my math is a little off there. All right, 400 miles at 50 miles an hour is 8. Correct. Thank you guys for catching me. I was like, wait a second, that's way early. They're not going to be done at 4. The bikes are going to be done early. That's who's going to be done early. The bikes might be done at 2 a.m. Where was that lead bike at? Somebody wants to know where they are. So the lead bike is at 1200 right now because they're at least half an hour ahead of the 3X. So 1200, they only have to go another 100 miles. They're probably average 50 miles an hour on the bike from there to the finish. So probably it could be 1:30 when they're done. So they're going to be finishing pretty early. 1:30, 2 o'clock, we're going to have the 1X or the 3X come in and finish. So there you go. All right. Well, I think that wraps up this update. So we'll come back at midnight. We will still be here. We're the only ones that bring you guys updates all night. Nobody else is bringing you updates. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. We'll be back every hour on the hour, like always, like we have been for 7 years now. We've been doing these. So the Baja 1000 is always a tough one, and this is going to be one of the toughest yet because it's going to be really long. But that's okay. So, yeah, you don't want to have too many monsters. That's a bad idea, by the way. I've only drinking half of that one that I opened a little bit ago. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it on here, and let's see. What do you guys want to see? Spec trucks? Did we not look at the specs? I thought we did. All right, let's look at the specs real quick. All right, here you go. It's basically the Herps show right now. We got the 219 Thor Herps, followed by Riley Herps, followed by Pat Sims. Pat Sims' truck's actually making up time on these guys. Pat Sims was farther back a minute ago. Look at both of them just updated. Pat Sims is on the bumper of Riley Herps right now. So let's see who's in each truck. The 219 at mile 810. Let me look at my notes. 219 at 810 is going to be Pierce Herps is going to get out at 750, and then Jason Coleman is in. So Jason Coleman is now in the 219 with Brady Mellon. So Jason Coleman, Brady Mellon in the 219. In the 298, we have, let's see, Riley got out at 750. They're past there. So we have Jordan Dean. So Jordan Dean is now in the 298. And then I don't know who's in the 211 in Pat Sims. I don't have that one. So we got 2 Herps trucks not being driven by Herps anymore. Up front, first and second. And then we have Pat Sims trying to keep him honest, or whoever's in Pat Sims' truck fighting for that 3rd position. This is really a little bit more spread out than I thought it would be. I thought the specs would be a little closer. That sand silt stuff at mile 300 really messed some of this stuff up. Santiago Creel, William Hendrick Jr., Brent Fox coming along, Stephen Beal. They were leading earlier. Travis Williams, he got stuck on top of, or in with Brent Fox earlier. Oliver Flemente, he was leading earlier for a little bit. Mike Marsall, we saw them stuck in the ditch. We've seen them stuck a couple times today. First of all, they were stuck in that ditch right off the bat with Jason McNeil, where Eli Kiger drove in to the ditch. Mike Marsall's truck was in the ditch right next to him. Mason Cullen still coming along. They were stuck in the silt at mile 330 for a long time, or 333. They were stuck for a while. So a lot of these guys right here have had bad days, and look where they're running. They're still running in the top 10 out of 36. So that's pretty crazy. So just that goes to show you at this race, anything can happen. And when you get stuck, you're not out of it. That's for sure. Is McNeil out? No, we did get another update on McNeil, though. Vincent Munoz, shout out to him, still going. Where is McNeil? He's back down here somewhere. Where is it? The 234. So the 234 now, they got going again, but a fitting came out of the radiator and they lost all the water. So all the water is gone in the 234. Justin Davis is in there right now. I think it's Justin Davis, right? Let's see. 234. Yeah, so Justin Davis got in there early, I think. I believe that's Davis in there, and he's got no water in his radiator. So they got to try to get a fitting back in there and then put some water or start peeing in the radiator to get some liquid in there. They're close to the ocean. There is a little creek right here. So this little creek, maybe they get lucky and that has some water in it. You don't want to put salt water in there, but maybe this creek is fresh water. They could get some water and put it back in the radiator, and Jason McNeil's truck can get going again. So that's what's going on there. Is Cameron having tacos and tequilas? I think so. I would hope so. If I was Cameron, I would probably have a lot of tequila right now and then a few tacos. And he's probably not too happy at this point. But they had a bummer of a run earlier. They had a motor issue. Sounded like maybe the water pump or something like that went out on it. And yeah. Anyone know about the Italian moto that's riding quadriplegic? Yes, we checked on him earlier. That's the 313? We just showed him a little bit ago. This is the Italian rider you're talking about right here. He is right here next to the 324. Nicola right here. He is running at 18 miles an hour at mile 850. So that is the quadriplegic rider right there. And I guess he's from Italy. So that's the 313 X-ray. He's still moving along. Actually doing pretty good in his class. Not doing too bad. He's only in he's in like 3rd or 4th place right now. Maybe not. 5th or 6th place. Even still, not doing too bad. As long as you keep moving, that's all you need to do. So, all right. That's it, guys. Come back at midnight. I'll be back with the next update for you guys. The bikes are going to be getting close to the finish. So we're going to have a finisher shortly after 1 o'clock probably. Maybe 1:30. All right, stay tuned. We'll be back in a little bit. See you guys in a bit. Make sure you turn your Baja Design lights on. Hopefully you guys have Baja Designs all night.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.